Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on this upcoming transit of the planet Sun, when on April 14th on its monthly transit, Sun will enter the sign of Aries, which is also celebrated as its sign of exaltation. So guys, whether you talk about from the Hindu Panchang and calendar point of view, because this will also pave path towards the auspicious ceremonies which will now start happening. And along with that guys, right now, because majority of the planets are in a state of affliction, so amidst all of that chaos, Sun gaining strength and momentum in the transit is going to be a good news. So guys, before we will get into the customized discussion, just because although I have already uploaded a separate exclusive video on the importance of this full moon, but just because I'm recording this video on a day and time when it's the energy of the full moon which is already prevalent, and even I'm planning to upload it video during the same duration only. So guys, this full moon is celebrated as the birth anniversary of Lord Hanuman, and there is no limit to which you can sing the praise and glory of the protection being offered by Lord Hanuman to its disciple, to its devotees. In the Kali Yuga, there couldn't be any better mantra than the Hanuman Chalisa, which gives very quick result. Like personally speaking, I'm planning to do like 100 Hanuman Chalisa. So based on your time and availability, this could be as simple as reciting Hanuman Chalisa once, or doing the Hanumanji Sundarkand, paying a visit to the Lord Hanuman's temple. So any of those things shall be considered. And just because guys, this is an astrology community, so from the astrology point of view, if let's say for example you are going through any of the affliction being caused by the planet Saturn right now, because the good part is that this full moon is happening on the Saturday as well. So any of the affliction being caused by the planet Saturn right now in your life, so seeking refuge in the worship of the Lord Hanuman will actually add that divine protection against the malefic energy of the planet Saturn. So guys, after that, let's start our discussion on the planet Sun. So guys, see, just because the time of the actual worry will come when in the transit either Mars will enter in the Ashlesha Nakshatra, or when Mars will make a move to the Leo sign and it is going to get conjunct with Ketu over there. Now why I'm saying this thing, because we are talking about Sun which represents government, ruling class, and the politicians who are sitting on the top of the power, and the way things are happening right now over the globe and all. Because throughout the day, this news was doing the rounds where recently Donald Trump has announced 145% tariff on China. China has also retaliated with 125% tariff on US. So now all the news anchor have been bringing the experts, and everyone is asking this question: who will blink first? So I mean to say, once Sun will enter in the sign of the Aries, it's still going to be a sigh of relief. Because guys, see, pay attention to it. All of that tariff and trade thing is happening, and it has happened at a time when the planet of business and commerce, Mercury, was in a state of affliction. It is still debilitated. Like debilitation is getting cancelled because of being conjunct with Venus over there. But before that, it was retrograde as well. So I mean to say, in a way, we can expect the ruling class or people in power to act with sanity. So that's all what I can say. And now guys, talking about from our individuals life point of view, so any of the concern of the recognition, heightened self-confidence, or this could be a case that you are preparing for any competitive exam, you are like eyeing for any of the government contract and all, you are already on a top of any of the leadership role and all. So for all those people, this transit of the planet Sun will become very important. Along with that guys, the thumb rule for judging the transit of the Sun is that generally its transit from the moon to the Upachya Bhava, like 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house is considered as good. But just because guys, Sun is the sole significator planet for all of us, so whether in the less quantity or more quantity, it is still going to have something good in store for all of us. So how it is going to be impacting us, now we will have our discussion on that. Guys, when we talk about the general remedies, the very first and the most important thing is that fix your schedule. If it is possible for you, wake up with the rising sun and go like fix your sleeping pattern. That becomes very important. Second thing is that listening to the Vishnu Sahasranam is very important. Reciting Aditya Hriday Stotra is very important, and being and staying respectful to the to your bosses, to your father becomes very important. When people talk about donating wheat, so wheat is like in from the Indian point of view, that is the main staple diet. That is the only reason we recommend more of the wheat. So whatsoever is the main staple diet in your geographical location where you are living, like doing donation of that to the homeless and the needy person shall be considered. And generally we say this thing that reduce the consumption of the salt in your food, at least on Sundays, in order to increase the energy of the planet sun. So okay guys, now we will briefly look at that how it is going to be impacting all the rising signs. So when we talk about the Aries Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, sun becomes your fifth lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your first house. So for the enhancement of the reputation, recognition, it is going to be a very good energy. Let's say for example, if your mind has been kind of confused and deluded, some of the people have also been complaining of any of the eyes, like eye pain or eyesight related issue and all. So any of those health concern will also stop bothering you. If let's say for example, in the past couple of like weeks or months, because even before, like when sun was in the Pisces, amidst all this chaos happening in the Pisces, but even before that, when it was in the Aquarius, it was also conjunct with Saturn over there as well. So it's just like that, after 2 months, sun is going to be independent in its complete glory. So in a way guys, if I were to say for the Aries Lagna natives, it is actually going to be a very good time, especially for the students, for the artists, for the creative people, anything to do with like where you are applying for or preparing for any of the government job exam and all. So all those people will get benefited. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, sun becomes your fourth lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your getting exalted in your 12th house. So guys, during this time there is a slight possibility of some expenses, like which might be connected with your family life, with your domestic life. For those people who are planning to move, like any of the concerns of the relocation, this could be in your residing area, or this could be that you're applying for any new role which is making you shift from one branch to another branch. This could be a very good time for that. Along with that guys, any of the concerns of like travels, if you are in a import export nature of work, you're already based in a foreign land and trying to establish yourself, any of the concerns of the visa, immigration, there is going to be success which you will experience in all these areas. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, I'm sorry. So for the Gemini Lagna natives guys, it is actually going to be a very good transit. Sun's transit to the 11th house is generally considered as very good. Now whether it's your Gemini is your ascendant or Gemini is your moon sign, so sun gaining strength, power in your 11th house will actually benefit those people who are applying for any job. Or let's say for example, you are a creator, you are an influencer, there is also going to be like a spike in the flow of the income as well. And also guys, there is a high possibility of meeting someone very influential or very prominent as well. So if I were to say, for advertising your brand, or like you are applying for any job, or you are like trying to get to someone important to connect the dots, help you get something and all, so during this time your contacts, your network and your references and resources will play a very key role in getting you things which you are trying to achieve. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that sun is going to be getting exalted in your 10th house. So yes guys, in your case, sun becomes your second lord as well. So for all those people in whose line of work, like public speaking is an integral part of the work, you manage the money, wealth or finances of other people, you are in any of the family business, you are in any of the government seat, or let's say for example, you are heading any important position, any important projects, and you are the face of any brand, and during this time only, like, you have to take some important decision. So planets and stars are supporting you. So let's say, for example, guys, from the past couple of like weeks and all, because if the second lord is going to be being conjunct with the Rahu, that too from its own house, it has gone 8 houses ahead of it. So all of that was not a very kind of good energy and all. So let's say, for example, if your money has been struck somewhere, or you ended up saying something which embroiled you in any controversy, in any scandal, so now is going to be the time when you will come out clean, and yes, your sun will shine in terms of enhancement in the reputation, attainment of position, and also for financial gain as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, sun is going to be getting exalted in your 9th house. So yes guys, beyond any doubt, the very first blessing which will come to you guys is that the health vulnerability will stop bothering you. Like the way guys, being in a consulting business and all, see, you have to be grateful. We all the time keep on asking and praying for things which we do not have. But imagine every single day, if you are waking up, you have a healthy body, that is the biggest blessing which you have. That is the biggest blessing. And we undermine the health which God has given to us. So I mean to say, the very first blessing which will come to you is that all that health vulnerability which have been troubling you, or the vulnerability of that was looming over your head, over your body, it will stop bothering you. Along with that guys, during this time, any of those important project of yours which has been long struck, you will suddenly see a pace over there. Along with that, if you have been embroiled in any controversy, any scandal, or people have like kind of made you accountable, put some allegation onto you. So if you're already battling with all these kind of issues, like any of the government investigative agencies like troubling you, bothering you, so now there is going to be the time when the solution will come to you. Along with that guys, whether you talk about travels, immigration related concerns and all, or like for all those kind of people who are applying for any enrollment to any foreign university, college admission and all, so it's going to be a very beneficial time for the Leo Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that sun is going to be getting exalted in your 8th house. So guys, let's say for example, if in any capacity, any of the concern of the occult is getting applicable in your case, or you are a part of anything which is very secretive, very covert and all, those people can get benefited, because guys, it is actually kind of making up Parivartan yoga and all. So for you guys, during this time, whatever support you are seeking, that will come, but it will come from behind the scene. So I mean to say that, like, do not reveal your cards. Whatever cards you have, whatever like source of strength you have, whomsoever you are counting upon, just try not to expect that person to come on the front and support you from the front. That is the first thing which I want to tell you. Second thing is that, yes guys, for all those kind of people who are in any of those line of work, like which involves investigation, which involves research, which involves problem solving and all, or occult and all, those people can get benefited. The result will come in a very sudden, in a very unpredictable kind of way. The good thing is that guys, if even within the relationship you have been dealing with any of the ego related issue with your partner, so even all of that will stop bothering you. And yes guys, for certain people, if your running dasha is also supportive and you have been having some issue with your father, with your bosses, with the authority figures, so all of that issues will stop bothering you. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that sun in your case becomes your like 11th lord, and now it is going to be getting exalted in your 7th house. So guys, even in the original Kalpurush Kundli, sun in the 7th house has to deal with the energy of the Libra. And you know this thing, I always give attention to the ascendant, like the way, for example, Saturn, the sign where it gets debilitated to that ascendant planet always has that kind of inhibition, kind of fear attached to it. So sun for your Lagna, which in itself is a sign of sun's debilitation. So I mean to say, although it is going to be getting exalted, but still do not expect too much with it. That's the first point. Second thing is that, guys, in your case, in your business and all, during this time, see, a lot is going to be happening, but which is going to be beyond your control. So I mean to say, during this time, your partner might be like getting rewarded, or your partner might get some promotion, or this could be a case that any of those people who are in any of the business partnership, so suddenly your partner will bring some big client or big like financial or like business opportunity and all. So this is how it is going to be happening, especially for those people who are in any of the like network marketing, people who are in the public service and all, people who are connected with politics and all. So those people can get benefited. So yes, guys, all what I can say is that there is a high possibility, still there is a slight possibility for running into some important person or being invited to any important event and all. So that possibility still is going to be there. All what is expected out of you is that just keep your ego little bit grounded. That is the only mool mantra which I can give to the Libra Lagna native. But yes, your stars during this time will support your spouse, will support your partner. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpions, so good news for the Scorpions. So guys, whatever you have been dealing with from the past couple of months, now just because Sun's transit from the 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house is considered as very good. So now Sun, your 10th lord, is going to be getting exalted in the 6th house. So it's a very good time for experiencing improvement in your daily life. Like suddenly you will see that your bosses are appreciating your good work, your relationship with the co-worker is also getting improved, health is also getting improved and all. And especially people who are like you are in the medical field, you are in a field of the law, arbitration and all. So those people will actually stand a very good chance. Like the way, guys, count your blessing if during this time only you have to write any competitive exam, because stars are going to be supporting you. Because guys, the past two transit of the Sun was not that supportive, because when it was in the Aquarius, it was conjunct with Saturn, and when it went into Pisces, it was 8th from its placement, being conjunct with Rahu and all that chaos happening in the Pisces. So now it's going to be the time when whatever you have been doing, your true credibility and your contribution at work, your efforts at work will be recognized. Those people who are out of the job or in between job process and all, there is a high possibility that your employment will get finalized during this time. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, like Sun becomes your 9th lord, and now it is going to be getting exalted in your 5th house. So guys, beyond any doubt, any of the combination of the trine house is generally seen as the blessing from the cosmos. So because of the support of the luck, some important event can take place in your life. 5th house is a very important house, whether for any of the concerns of the progeny, in the matters of the love, romance, or any important transformation in your career as well, because 5th house is 8th from the 10th. So during this time, because of the support of luck, life will actually put you in the right places. And again guys, in the original Kalpurush Kundli, 5th house again carries the energy of the Leo as well. So for that, regality, charisma, and standing a chance for attainment of things, attainment of position and all. So it's going to be a good transit for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Sun is going to be getting exalted in the 4th house, carrying the energy of the 8th house. So yes guys, during this time there might be some issue within the family, because of where you have to deal with the too much of the ego of the family members. So be very mindful, be very careful over there. Along with that guys, for those people in whose case you are actually going through a dasha which is making the cardiovascular or the health of your heart slightly vulnerable, those people also have to do proper remedies. This could be as simple as like offering water to the rising sun, or recitation of the Aditya Hriday Stotra will become very important. Along with that guys, any of the land related deal, if you will make during this time, do that like with proper caution and care, because even the 4th lord is kind of debilitated in the 7th house, and Sun, which is the lord of the 8th house, getting so powerful in the 4th house. So just be very mindful how you deal and handle your domestic matters, people who are like connected with politics, in any of the public domain and all. So be mindful, like if there is any resent happening because of your action, amongst the public take that very seriously. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Sun being your 7th lord is going to be getting exalted in your 3rd house, which is going to be a very good news. So especially guys, if you're connected with like social media marketing, you're applying for a job, like just because guys, for the Aquarius moon sign or Aquarius Lagna is actually going to be a very good time, because even the transit of a debilitated Mars, the 10th lord in the 6th house, is, as per the shlok of the Uttar Kalamrit, is considered as a good yoga for you guys. And now Sun is also getting exalted in your 3rd house, so it's a very good time, especially if you're applying for a job or any of those application which you want, where you want to be accepted. Stars are gonna support you. And yes guys, your efforts will connect you with the right people, right set of opportunities, and that charisma in your persona will be experienced, and community and the friends will prove out to be very supportive. You will be able to convince people with your communication skills, your self-expression. Those who are working as a freelance, independent artist, actors and all, expect more work, expect more audition calls and all. So this is how it is going to be working out for the Aquarius Lagna natives. And lastly guys, when we talk about the Pisces, so guys, in your case, like Sun is going to be getting exalted in your 2nd house. So guys, it is going to be beneficial for those people who are already amidst any of the like financial dispute, like the way, for example, you're already like dealing with any of the ongoing financial investigation, any of the lawsuit related concern. Stars might slightly benefit you. Along with that, you have to be very mindful of the health related concern, like things which are connected with the Sun. So this could be body vitality, the health of your heart, your bones, your eyes. So be very mindful of the general vitality and the health. Second thing is that guys, during this time, see, it is going to be slightly beneficial time for those people who are like trying to arrange the money from the market, like for getting any of the loan approved and all. Stars might support you during this time. Along with that guys, there might be slight kind of confrontation within the family as well, where people in your immediate circle might be acting with that sort of self-importance and that sort of ego, like where you have to cater to the ego of so many people. So this could be a case, any family gathering happens and people around you like throwing around a lot of the weight and expect that kind of respect and importance from you and all. So that is how it is going to be working out. Those people who are purely working in the government projects, government contracts, those people can slightly get benefited with this entry of Sun in your 2nd house. Just try not to sound very pompous, very egoistic when you are talking in any important matters. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.